Good evening and welcome to Lesson 6-8 on Markup and Discount. Our objectives tonight, you're going to be able to find markups and you're also going to be able to find discounts. And we're going to go ahead and start talking about markups. When we talk about the markup, that's the amount of increase a store charges to make a profit. All right, as we know, there's stores out there. There's clothing stores, there's grocery stores, whatever. And their whole goal is to make money. So they're going to buy an item. They might buy this brown hat for so much. All right, but they can't sell it for that same price because then they'll never make money. So they increase the cost. So they mark it up or do a markup. And that extra is the profit they make. So when we talk about percent of markup, that's the percent of increase. So in order to do the markup, you do the percent of the markup times the cost, and that gives it to you. So here, a grocery store has a 20% markup on a can of soup. The can of soup costs the store $1.25. Find the markup. So, well, the percent of markup is 20%. The cost is $1.25. Again, just like those other ones, we switch this 20% to 20 hundredths, and then we times it. And this will give us our markup. So 0.20 times 125, and we get 25 hundredths or 25 cents. That is the markup for that can of soup. All right, so now we have this one. A clothing store pays $56 for a jacket. The store's percent of markup is 75%. Find the markup for the jacket. Again, I want you to do this one. So go ahead and solve it, and when you're all done, come back and check your answer. So go ahead and pause me now. All right, so if we were to solve this one, you got 75% of $56, which switches to 75 hundredths times 56. And we get, when you do that one, 0.75 times 56 is $42. So this time the increase is $42. That's how much the profit a store makes on it. Now, so far we found the markup, so just how much they marked it up. We can go a step further and find the selling price. So all we do is find the markup again, but then we add that markup to that original price they pay or their cost, and that tells you the selling price. So here we go. A bookstore pays $4.50 for a novel. The percent of markup is 45%. Find the novel's selling price. So again, start by finding the markup. 45% of $4.50. So if you multiply that together, 0.45 or 45 hundredths times $4.50, you get about $2.03. All right, so that's how much you pay in markup. But now we have to find the selling price, which the store cost is $4.50. The markup is $2.03. Add that together, and you get $6.53. That's how much the store would charge for that book. So now again, it's your turn. A $5 cap has a 70% markup. Find the selling price. So go ahead, solve it now. All right, here we go. 70% of $5, so 70 hundredths of $5. So I multiply that together, and I get $3.50. That's how much that costed. All right, so that's the markup. So I add $5, the store's cost, plus that markup, and they're going to sell that cap for $8.50. All right, so far we've talked about how the stores can mark things up. But we know that around holidays and other parts of the year, things also go on discount. So they discount it, meaning the price gets smaller. So when we do a discount, you find that percent of discount and you times it by that regular price. So a camera that regularly sells for $210 is on sale for 30% off. Find the discount. This is very similar to what we were doing before. 30% is the discount, times it by the whole price or the regular, $210. And again, you switch that to a decimal. And so 30 hundredths times 210 is $63. So you're getting $63 off the cost of that camera. All right, moving on. Here's yours again. Pants priced at $21.99 are marked 15% off. Find the discount. So I want you to solve it, so go ahead and pause me now. All right, so let's go ahead and find this price. Well, 15% is a discount, times it by the full price of $21.99. Again, I changed that to a decimal. And let's find out what that is. So 15 hundredths times $21.99 is $3 and about 30 cents. So you get $3.30 off that pair of pants. All right, that was your lesson tonight. Tonight we talked about how you can find the markups, and if you add that markup up, find the selling price, and you can also find the discounted price by doing the same thing. All right, so you have a great night. I will see you in class tomorrow. Adios.